Alright everyone, today we are doing more Team Fortress 2 Intentional Unintentional ASMR with the map series. As you can see, it's Smissmas 2024. Merry Smissmas to all my mercs out there. Today we are going to be taking a look at TF2 Fort, which is a classic map. I'm pretty sure everyone who's ever played TF2 is familiar with 2 Fort. It's the one that so many friendlies like to spend their time on. Oh. There we go. I don't know what all that hullabaloo is about, but here we are. We're gonna skip the movie. I'm gonna take red team, and much like last time, I'm gonna play as Spy. I'm gonna try not to flick my knife so much. It's what I do when I'm actually playing. Just kind of a nervous tick, I guess. Just sort of a sign that I'm, I don't know, thinking. So we are in red spawn, which is like a nice locker room vibe. Target practice is important. Oh! There we go. I'm not sure what that was about, but target practice here. Oops. Crouch down to go a little slower. Neat broom and bucket, or mop and bucket. Some sort of... Oh, there's dumbbells on that bottle up there. It must be some sort of mass supplement. Some sort of protein shake for heavy. Neat little alarm bell, like in the Meet the Spy video. Convenient. I like the shape of these lights a lot. You see these a lot in Team Fortress 2, but still cool. The pipe works are really cool too. I like how many levels have this kind of hint at plumbing, regardless if there's actual plumbing anywhere. Air vents are cool. We got Scout's hand wrap tape. Pyro's mask. Heavy's dumbbells. Let's see. Pyro's purse with Pyro's fire suit. Spy. Looks like Spy's jacket with the like dry cleaning bag that it came in. And we got those nice shoes. I looked down to see if I could see them, but I don't have that setting turned on. Soldier's helmet. Looks like helmets, possibly plural. We've got Engie's helmet, which is good. Sniper's hat. Medic, of course, has band-aids and the stethoscope, right? That lets you listen to people's heartbeat. We've got Demo's flak jacket that he carries his grenades on. That's really cool. Heavy's bullet belt, which these are strangely low res. I'm wondering if I have a setting turned on or if they've always just been made of paper. And we've got, I don't know whose shoes these are. Who wears these socks? These soldier shoes? No, they must be Heavies if they're under Heavy's thing. Cubby. And we've got Scout's headset. Looks like it might be, let's see, game came out in 2007, so it's probably a nice early pair of Turtle Beaches. You can probably hear people from across the map. We got a scale to see how absolutely beefy we are. Does it function? It does not. That's okay. Can't expect that. We've got some shower drains here. Neat. And it looks like deodorant. Odor be gone. With some feet. How inappropriate. Alright. Stepping out. Ooh. Nice longhorn skull. Lets you know we're in... I think we're somewhere in the south. We must be in Texas or Tennessee if there's longhorn. Christmas lights. Because of course. Security camera, which... I'm gonna remember this light. This one's red. We'll see if Blue Base has a blue recording light later. Neat. Barrels on a shelf. That's nice and safe if any of those fail with all the gunfire. Hay in which to sit. Neat. Got a shovel and a pitchfork and some hose. It looks like we got more bales of hay and some wire spools behind this chicken wire. Why is chicken wire always missing a piece? We've got a faucet, the legendary valve right here in its glory. A sign that lets you know where you're at, whose territory you're in. Got a neat little cobweb here. We got a neat little cobweb here. Cobweb there. Yeah. I don't know why that draws my attention so much. I just think details like this are really cool. We got a crane hook with the more Christmas lights going up it. It's a festivized crane hook. For all your holiday winching needs. Cool light there. In this area, I play a lot of Spy, obviously. I like to... Usually this whole area down here, we'll get to in a moment, and this area up here is really chaotic. But if you walk out this way, towards the other spawn, take a look at this in a second as well, snipers get you. Snipers are always watching from here. So this little, like, drop down while you're invisible is really useful. But it's a dead end otherwise, it doesn't go anywhere. Before we go downstairs, we're gonna go back out to the balcony, I think. We'll do it this way. Cool cover, nice to build, like... I'm sure they intended for, like, an NG to build a sentry here, and maybe a tally entrance. Even though most NGs build their entrance, like, right here. Looks like Demo Man and Scout are littering all over here, which is in character, I guess. Similar litter over here. Oh, what incredible detail! The bird shit that is gracing this inside balcony where the snipers like to chill. Another sniper spot here for ducking in and out of. Ooh. Oh, I thought that was a bell, but it looks like it's a light. And we've got more wires. Where do you go? Oh. Wherever this is. Of course, it's festivized. We've got a little window. Is that a window? Or is that some sort of tunnel with the paint running down? It looks like an angelfish tail or a mermaid tail made out of that, whatever's dripping out of it. I wonder if someone slapped a fish up there. Single light. Cool. Some sort of, I don't know, pulley system that doesn't seem to be in use. That's the sun. For those of you who don't go outside, if you go out and touch grass, you would see this pretty often during about 8-ish hours, 12-ish hours a day. It really depends on where you're at, what part of the hemisphere you're in, and what season it is. Also, if you go outside, there's other seasons. There's, multiple. There's the cold season and the hot season. Looks like there's an announcer speaker over there for we can see from here. But it looks like, yeah, it's pretty much all there is over here. I wonder if when we look at Blue Side, I wonder if we have our own megaphone or our own speakers, which I'm sure we do. But I can't really see them from the available angles that were, well, what if I, nope, there's a balcony, or a awning here that would block my view. Neat little window. That's cool. Restricted area, authorized personnel only. That's alright, I got my battle pass. I like these battlement signs. I like the damage on them too. There's just a nice, it's not too much aging, but it's a nice amount of aging on certain things. We of course have to have the sexy calendar. And this looks like these are reused, right? This is Scout's hand wraps on a different bench. This is all organized seemingly the same, but they did move Heavy's dumbbell over here. Oh, we can look at the mass. Yeah, it is just muscle mass. Supplement. Neat. More cameras, because of course every locker room needs a security camera watching you change. It's just good business practice. We got cool air vents going through. This chicken wire. I like how many, I don't know, how many windows just reuse the chicken wire as, like window wiring. I feel like window wiring has an actual name, but I don't remember. Warning unsafe structure sign. Neat. I'm alone in a map with no timer and I'm still scared I'm gonna get hit by a sniper I'm not expecting. Oh, I missed that horseshoe. That's cool. I like the architecture of this building, of both of these buildings. I wonder if grain processing silos are really like this. I'm sure they process, well, they process gravel, right? But what does red process? Neat little air vent for circulation. Nice exposed light bulb. If you feel like, touching a light bulb. This little courtyard here is usually a hot spot for action. Neat little, it's almost like a zen garden with the rocks in the sand here. Restricted area. Authorized personnel only. We've seen that sign. Nice milk container. Gold medal dynamite. I'm trying to read the rest. 40%. Well, there's bound to be another box somewhere that I can't read. I really like this oil lamp here. I think oil lamps are really cool aesthetically. And they just have a cool form. And it's held with a nice bent nail. Any opportunity to give something character is taken in a lot of the background design. And that's really cool. Nice bucket. Let's see. Red. Bread. Oh, so it must be some sort of grain. If they're making bread. Some planks. More barrels behind chicken wire. Which, neat, but how do you get them in or out? How does this open? Hose. I don't think the other one had the nozzle on it, so that's cool. You have multiple hose models. We've got a wagon wheel, a pickaxe. We've got the shovel and the pitchfork and the hose that doesn't have the nozzle. Hose type 1. More sitting hay and a mouse hole. I wonder if this is important in any game mode. It should be. Oh, and of course, looking through these kind of spots always is kind of rewarding. You got some sort of processor over here. Some sort of, I'm gonna assume it's a mulcher of some kind. More red bread bags. Cool. I wonder where that door leads. I'm sure it doesn't lead anywhere in game, but I'm sure they had an idea in their head. In their head when they put it there. Can we see anything over here? Doesn't look like it, but it does look like they took the time to texture the wall differently. Another security camera. Cool barrels and some tires. Some excellent quality tires for your Ford Escape. And that same cobweb. That's really cool. I wonder if these are just each other rotated. I'm assuming they are. Oh. More of the minecart wheels for the bomb cart. Or the train wheels. I'm not sure what the wheels are called on a vehicle that doesn't use tires. I mean, they're wheels, but I assume they have some sort of classification. Something, a T equals Z minus load 40%. Ajax number 3. 11, 5, something, 7. I think is what that says. Keep out. I don't think I will. I think I'm gonna walk around and look at everything. We've got the lock on this door. I don't want to know what's in there if they feel unsafe enough that they lock it with a master lock. But we've got the milk container that we love so much, that we see so often. Some boxes. This is a cool spot for hiding, taking cover when you're infiltrating a place like this. This leads down to an area we'll check out a little later. Nice intercom speaker for calling your boss, or for listening to your boss when they call you. More of the plumbing we saw earlier. In and out of this room. I don't know enough about plumbing to assume which one of these is clean water and which one of these is gray water. But I'm sure one of them is black water. But they all look the same to me. Keep area clear at all times. Definitely not. This place is crawling with people pretty often. These liminal spaces between like combat zones tend to see more combat than the combat zones sometimes. Reliable excavation demolition. I didn't know RED was an acronym. That's really cool. That's a light. I thought it was a hole, like a hole in the wall that was showing the sunshine from outside, but I'm sure that's a light source. This hallway, you can drop down here from spawn, I think. That looks like it's the spawn room. Yeah. Oh, we got hubcaps for your tires. More tires up on the wall. Neat little hubcaps. And then this set of set pieces again. I like the knot in the wood and the texturing of it. Alright. And we have another door with a padlock, a master lock, whatever you want to call it. I'm assuming this one is a tool shed of some kind. It's where you keep your weed whacker and your, you know, your tools. Here, oh, cool. Stack of tower of tires. Got a garage, so there's cars in there. And a very real cow. Oop, I thought I could stand on that sill, or on that space there, but I guess not. They do moo. They are good friends. I like them a lot. And they moo because they are alive and real in the real world. More power cables connecting us to the outside. That's kind of cool. Oh, that one's off and that one's on. That's really cool. What does it say? Happy Farmers Cooperative. Oh, we're in a co-op. That's neat. Some sort of exhaust pipe. Exhaust pipe. That's also an exhaust pipe. And despite the fact that it looks like air is coming out of it, it's not spinning. We've got chimneys up here. Which are cool. I like chimneys. Some neat barbed wire with floating barbs. So you know they're serious. You know that'll mess you up real bad if you try to steal a cow. Looks like we got one cow face down. That's how they sleep. So that's okay. No big deal. Let me take a drink of water really quick. I want to know what that is over there. That looks like a water pump. That looks like a water pump. You know, like the ye old. You grab it by the handle. And you pump the water out of the ground. It's like a tap. Kind of. Got a neat truck over there. I'm not sure. It looks like it's modeled after like the Model T. Maybe a Chevy C10, somewhere in between the two. Either way, I'm sure it's only like a 2-speed. Excellent. We've got more lights. I like how they also introduce kind of natural lighting from the light source in the skybox. Yeah, let's see. Can we see any other details? I don't think so. We have another camera up there. And then down here is the basement, the like cool secret agency stuff. These lights are kind of neat. I like that they project up and down but not out. Cool girders. Reliable excavation demolition. Resupply. And then, oh yeah, this is a spawn room down here. Which, it looks pretty much like the rest. Kind of reusing a lot of the same assets. Then we come through here. I love the way that you can see that this basement is built into the foundation of like the ground beneath your base, you know? Up top it's all farm, but you come down here and it's literally like a secret agent HQ carved into like the ground, I guess. I don't want to say like a mountain, because it's not a mountain, it doesn't come above the ground, but the rock beneath the dirt is what's concealing us. Neat education room. There's a clock there. Can't read what time it is though. There's some sort of sound source in there. I can't really make out what it is though. Yeah, there's a projector in there. We can see by the two lights projecting this image of nothing, which this reminds me a lot of Portal and Half-Life. It seems like a lot of the major Valve titles have some sort of projector like this, in some sort of secret employee room. That's a printer, it looks like, or a fax machine. Probably both. Alright, let's see here. Water cooler. This one has hot water and cold water. It's advanced. And it's currently 8:20 in the morning. Blaze it. You can punch your punch card in here. We got all the punch cards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. One for every merc. No. How many mercs are there? 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. Is there 9 or 12 mercs? There's 9 mercs. So yeah, no, there is one for every merc. That's really cool. I love those kinds of details. Nice. It sounds like a server in there. Must be some sort of server. More plumbing, because secret agents have to use the bathroom too. We got this. This is air duct down here. Cool security camera. Yeah, I love these. These are my favorite. I like the noise they make too. Data link, yeah, is your computer and communication systems. Fire extinguisher, just in case. You never know. Pyro is a little loosey-goosey with the spray, as it were. So we got something on radar, but I'll do my best to ignore that. For now. Some sort of locker, it seems. Intelligence. Oh, that's very matrixy in there. There's all their audio and video recordings. Let's see. Trash can. A different time there. So our clocks are all reading different. That's kind of scary. Nice chair. You know, I wonder, actually, from what I know about early computing, I really wonder if these are like data disks, you know, 5 megabyte storage for the time. Because Whirlwind 2, the first random access memory computers, used like large wire nets that were kind of woven together. I wonder if at one point we experimented with reel-based technology. Using, you know, reel-based technology, using like essentially what looked like a film reel to any of us in the future, but I'm sure it seemed very different back then. I wonder what that machine is for. And this is one of my favorite rooms down here. We of course have the chairman's room, the boardroom, where people do meetings and such. It has no entrance because we don't typically let our higher-ups leave. Oh no, there is an entrance. It's over there. Okay, well, forget what I just said. I guess they're allowing them to leave these days. It is the 70s after all. Nice. Christmas lights. They're like actually bobbing up and down. Look at that, they have physics. Oh, it's like they're breathing though, that's kind of weird. More computers of various type. Coffee pot, everyone needs one of those. Someone left their thermos and their lunch behind. Energy equals mass and charisma. This, then this. Trajectory is that with air density 3. I didn't know there was more than one. Acceleration times friction divided by mass. None, or I can't read that part. Max distribution, or max distance, 56.768859333256577. Very math. Very science. The STEM people would be very proud, I think. I don't even know if this is right. We got the chalkboard eraser. That's a cool detail. But no chalk. It looks like that's a ruler of some kind. Nice pull-down map. That's not pulled down yet. I love the light source here. I love the eerie vibe this has from whatever door is over there, or not door. It could be like a standing lamp, you know? This is the same radar we saw earlier. Do these cables? That's interesting. So, this cable comes from this power supply and plugs into this power supply just across the room and goes up here to turn on these string lights, and then it goes back up there into what seems like a power system. So is it output to output, but this output conveniently is also outputting here? Or is that the output and this is an input and it's coming out this way? I'm not super sure. Let's see what this says. You have a right to a safe and healthful workplace. It's the law. Well, say what you will. Nice. And this is really cool. This is like the command center. I like this a lot. It reminds me of, for some reason I'm thinking of Jurassic Park or Rocket Man. Not the, Elton John movie, but the Disney Channel original movie. Or I think maybe Armageddon has a room like this. But, yeah. This screen is a zoomed in version of that. Where's this one looking? Where's that island at? That's gotta be... That's right here. That is right there. They're zooming into this little Australian blip. It's eerie how there's several of them. Whatever these yellow target lights are, they are pointed at things in the ocean that we can't see, except for Hawaii right here. Makes sense, it'd be too small to see some of the islands. But what's down here? And what's over here? Just off the coast of Africa and Asia. The world may never know. This is a briefcase. It's top secret. I like the little switches on it. You got a phone for calling your briefcase. Having a chat. Books that have unlabeled, or well, they're labeled but unreadable labels. And then I wonder what country this is. This isn't American plugs, right? This has to be some sort of European plug. Cool chair. I really want a chair like this, like the villain swivel chair. More of the same map. I wonder... Seems like red team is going to be hitting all of the world with whatever these yellow dots are. Interesting. I wonder if these are all map locations in the game, or story locations in the comic book. You know, TF2 has its own comic, so I wonder if those have any actual significance. Alright, and then we're gonna go up this. I will mention wheelchair accessible ramp. Another fire extinguisher. And then we come back out here, where we have this thing again. There's a security camera. Oh, this is cool. I don't know if I noticed this when I was in that room. That's really neat. I like that a lot. Then we've got 2 telephones, a new map, but that might be a repeat map from the conference room because it has the same whatever this whole several lines of lights are. It's pretty sinister. Alright. Now we're gonna go down to that area I had mentioned earlier. Down here. Is the fire extinguisher missing in this one? No, it's in there. It's just smoked glass. More plumbing. We got some water vents that are keeping this from flooding up too high, I'm pretty sure. That must be their purpose, so this doesn't get any higher than, was it waist deep on most classes? This area scouts like to fight in a lot. I'm not sure why. They hang out here. Ooh, these ones are different. These ones have little turn wheels. Probably for some sort of pressure release. And nice little switch doodads. And more communication systems. And yeah, nice little liminal space. I like the way this looks when you look right at this corner. It's very, I don't know. It's very cool. Now if we go through this tunnel, you'll see that we actually come out under the bridge. And we have where the pyro sharks like to hang out with their neon annihilators. There's lily pads. That's rather neat. Is there any details underwater? Not that I can see. Looks like, there's barrels and tires. That's a great big tire. That must be for a tractor. And then we've got all that over there. Looks like a red barn in the distance. But I have to bob up and down to stay in place. So we're gonna enter blue base, which is pretty identical. Except, what does blue stand for? Builders League United. That's really cool. Intelligence is up this way. More of those. So this area looks like it's gonna be pretty similar. Oh, it is still red. I was really hoping these would be blue, but it makes sense that they're still red. Steel rods since 1890. Biggs. You need a big steel rod? Call Biggs. Ooh, oil can. So it seems like this side will be more industrial, less farming oriented, which is really cool. This is less good cover than Red Base has in its same section, which seems a little unfair to me, because Red Base has a box that covers you up completely. But we'll take a look at that in a minute. Apparently these are corrosive in some way, and or just toxic to breathe. We have what looks like a paint thinner container. Power meter. Okay, so the mine carts are the same. There's a hubcap over here. Ooh, this one has a train. That's cool. What? This train is also in Half-Life, I think. Half-Life 2. There's the red truck. Again. We're outside now. I should take a look around over here. There's no megaphone or speakers on this side. Remember we noticed these ones earlier? There isn't one over there. But they do have a rooster that tells you which way the wind is blowing. So I feel that the tactical advantage of the rooster far outweighs the tactical advantage of the loudspeakers. Let's see. Happy Farmers Cooperative. Is there a label on this one? No, it's just the Builders League. That's still cool though. Some sort of oil container or like an oil rig, or not oil rig. what's it called? Like a tanker truck tank for carrying probably milk and or water. It's cool that the silos have a ladder. And it says Cornwell up there. Yeah. Let's take a look at the other side. Oh yeah, we can see better over here. Oh, that door we didn't know where it led to earlier. That's right there. That's where that leads. Loading, let's cross. This is the bridge. Watch your watch your step. And we'll cross this. Ooh, we got more litter from Scout and Demo. The legendary valve once again. Somehow a bird pooped in there. At an angle. Public notice closed. I'm assuming the birds got into the alcohol, and that's how they did that. Keep this doorway clear. I will. Loading dock delivery hours. 8 a.m. to 4 p.m. weekdays. Closed on weekends. And some other clause is blacked out by the withering of time. Nice padlock. Looks nice and secure. Ooh, a little TV. That's excellent. I love wood grain TVs like this. That's really neat. I like that a lot. Let's see, we got some sort of river canal. It's weird, the water here, it stops in this dry bed right here, but it continues all the way over there. Wow, there are buildings all the way out there. I wonder if that's a full building or a flat image. Because that's a full building. Or maybe that's a flat image and I'm falling for it. But that looks like a full building. Warning, unsafe. Yeah. This side of the fence is unsafe too, pal. Alright, well, that seems really cool. Lots of neat background detail. Let's go this way. Yeah, see, this section is pretty much identical in shape, but here's where they spawn, but the hubcaps are hung up here. They don't have a need for a hose, so the hose is missing. That's really cool. Oh, the security camera's on the opposite side. Industrial, trust the best. That makes sense. Rusto, for all your rust needs. A light switch to turn on the Rusto. So that when you need to turn on your industrial cleaning fluid, you can. Nice sink, one hand, or yeah, this one's for washing your left hand, and this one's for washing your right hand. Can't really stand on it, but can I fit between the wall? No. That's okay. Doctor... I'm not sure what that says, but some sort of paint, it looks like. Nice boxes. An air container. Probably some sort of flammable compressed air. Axe body spray of some kind. We got Muscle Man Brown. And the label is still not facing us, but I'm sure we'll find one where the label is facing us. A neat little wheel cart. It looks like it's some sort of portable server. Maybe it's a power supply. How do you open this? It's okay. Oh, they've got hay over here too, to nest yourself in. And we've got an oil can and some spooled wire. And let's go up here. Watch your step. See, there's no cows on this side. Oh, but there's a blue version of the truck. That's a different truck, actually. It has a different bed and a different roof for its cab. So I wonder Yeah, I wonder if we'll get to see that up close. Power breaker. A neat light. That's really... Oh, see, that one's spinning. Earlier we saw one that wasn't spinning, but that one spins. Neat detail. We're apparently in building 22. It's strange. That wood looks like it belongs to red team. I know it's just brown wood, but it's like red tinged, like they do when they make wood team specific, you know? Unsafe structure. Intelligence is down there. We'll see if that room is any different here in a minute. There's no bighorn, longhorn skull. Another security camera. And, of course, the hay bales, or the hay, whatever, the hay piles. Let's see, we've got more toxic barrels stored above head level for safety. There's no festive crane hook, though. So I feel like that in itself is another tactical advantage that red has over blue. But, you know, who am I to judge? Let's see, is the litter? No. See, blue team doesn't litter as much, it seems. Can't really go in their spawn, though, as a red spy. Caution. Alarm triggers present will automatically call authorities. No trespassing. Okay. Well, that's alright. I don't have to stick around here if there's gonna be authority showing up. Another spinning... Oh, multiple spinning ones. That's neat. I wonder... That looks like it's a conveyor belt, but it'd be a cool bridge. Alright, let's go check out down here. And their map is identical. But if you read the comic books, they're being played against each other by the same boss. So that would make sense they would have identical intel. Which is why they keep meeting up in places to fight. We've got a clock there, our two phones, which are standard. Of course. Let's go down. Oh, light switch. Doesn't go anywhere. Red plumbing. Kind of suspicious. Do you guys have different machinery? It doesn't look like it. Still the same data link systems, however you want to say it. Same exact IBM machines. Very nice. It's a lot like the red base, but it's blue. I wonder if that was on purpose. I wonder if the brown chairs...
We have taken the enemy intelligence.
Sorry. I didn't mean to do that. Here, I'll give it back. There we go. We have brown chairs, is what I was going to say before I got distracted. The brown chairs, I wonder if those belong to the people in charge. And if it's like... I don't know. You know what I mean? Like, you could have... Like, let's say the announcer or Saxton Hale is in this chair, or Blue Regard or Redman. Like, if you had Blue Regard or Redman in here, or sitting here, or the announcer, or Miss Pauling even, who's conveniently dressed in purple, you have, like, the mercs sitting here getting instructions while you have essentially what's a neutral party sending them towards the red team who's controlled by the same neutral party. Lots of interesting storytelling there.
Return to their base.
Let's see. That's all pretty standard. We'll go up this way and see. No, we've already looked at this. Unsafe. Cool. There's less natural lighting over here, which I find really neat. it's a lot more fluorescent lighting everywhere. Whereas Red Base, being a farmer's co-op, is full of natural lighting spaces, where you can let the sun through. Yeah. This map is a classic, and you can tell why. Lots of passive storytelling that you don't need to be told, you can just observe. And you and other friendlies can hang out here and have a smoke. And, or dance. Lots of people dance here. And they like to mic spam while they dance. But I think that's all of the map. I don't think there's anywhere else on this map to explore. So if you enjoyed this video, consider subscribing. Maybe leave a comment and let me know what your favorite map is. That way I have more of a target goal as far as what map I'm going to do next. And don't forget to like the video, just so your view actually counts. I've heard if you dislike, it counts, it just removes your view from the thing, but I don't know why that's relevant. But yeah, thank you so much for watching. If you're asleep, because this is intentional, unintentional ASMR, I hope you get excellent sleep and sweet dreams. Alright,